2 years after October 7th, Adele Raemer is back home at Kibbutz Nirim, one of the communities shattered during the Hamas massacre.
We used to call this place 95% heaven. For me, being back home, despite everything that's going on, I've got a little chunk of my 100% heaven back.
That heaven was nearly destroyed.
We got a message on our internal messaging system saying Israel has been invaded. Go outside your safe rooms, lock all your doors and windows, and then go back inside the safe room and lock yourselves in.
On October 7th, 2023, Adele and her son survived by locking themselves in their safe room.
The only way to keep that safe room door locked to any extent is by physically pulling on the handle and hoping and praying that whoever's on the other side of that door isn't stronger than you are.
Adele and her son spent hours of fear inside that safe room.
They're setting our houses on fire. Where's the army? Where are the police? Where are the people that are supposed to be coming to save us?
That was 2 years ago, and even though she's returned home, her sense of safety has changed.
I added new windows to my house, thicker windows with electric blinds so that I can close them to feel a little bit safer. I know that a machine gun or an RPG is going to cut through those like butter, but still it gives me more of a sense of security.
A sense of security from something as simple as a lock on the safe room door.
So there's this little metal latch that you put down and the door can't be opened.
Does this make you feel safer?
A little bit. They can break the handle, they can shoot through the door, they can, I don't know, but every little layer of additional safety is good.
5 of her neighbors were murdered. 5 other community members kidnapped to Gaza, along with her close friends from Kibbutz Nir Oz, Judy Weinstein and Gadi Haggai.
So as soon as I got my dog tag to bring them home now, I had their names engraved on the back so that when they come home, I'd be able to give it to them. But in December, we were told that they'd been murdered on October 7th, and their bodies had been taken as bargaining chips.
The IDF recovered their bodies in June of this year. Adele says the trauma is different for everyone, even within her own family.
It's respected that each person has been through their own traumas and has their own way of dealing with it. My way of dealing with trauma is talking about it and writing about it and giving interviews and blogging and vlogging. And my daughter's way of dealing with it was not talking about it. She almost lost her 3 children that day. The terrorists were she's separated from her husband. He's one of the first responders, so he had a gun with him. The 3 girls were with him that night. The terrorists entered, he killed the terrorists right in front of the safe room door. If he had not had a gun with him, they would have been killed or kidnapped.
2 years later, and her daughter still hasn't stepped foot on the kibbutz.
She's got trauma on trauma on trauma on trauma, and she's not capable. She hasn't even been here yet. And I don't ask her when she's coming, although I'd love nothing better to sit here on the porch with her and have her enjoy it. But it's going to have to be in her time.
Her grandchildren carry the memories from that day, too.
The middle one has a handheld fan that was heating up, and she smelled it, and she said to her father, she said, "This smells like the smell that happened after you shot the terrorist."
For months, Adele and her community lived displaced, first in hotels, then in apartments in Beersheba.
Living as a refugee in your own home, in your own country, it's very hard to plan things. You can't plan things. Nothing is in your hands.
That's why she decided to come back February 2025, with most of her community following suit by the summer.
Community builds resilience, and resilience is the name of the game.
Today, new homes are already rising from the ashes.
I did not believe it would happen this fast. I'm so proud of my community.
Adele says she still lives with the echoes of October 7th, but her determination and her community push her forward.
There are moments that I'm just wished back to then, and it's so alive and so real and so happening now. You can't just sink in the sorrow. Certainly the people that we lost wouldn't want us to be doing that.